Hello. Okay. I just finished channeling a really powerful message for all twin flames about the domino effect, about the timelines, about the union window, and how it's all connected to the whole collective of humanity. And because it's such a powerful share and perhaps a bit, I don't want to say triggering, but it can be a little bit, I don't know. I'm not even gonna give a word to it. Maybe you'll read my energy. I decided to make it only available to the master tier because it's not something I've ever shared publicly before. These are the types of conversations that I have on my own individually with like dear friends, other twin flame teachers, but it's not something that I've ever shared publicly because I haven't been guided to, but spirit really guided me to do it, but in a more protected space. So if that's something you'll know in your soul, if there's something in your soul that's like, I need to know what this is, I need to hear what this is, beautiful, it's going to be there for you. One thing I meant to share in that video that I completely forgot was cards that I pulled around the energy of what I was picking up and what I was sharing. But I'm making a separate video here for those of you to know. Okay. And then I'm also going to be doing a reading for the 6/6 portal today that is happening. That will be on YouTube and accessible to everybody. But what I got is the Exorcist. Okay, so this is an energy of purging, freeing yourself from limitations, from destructive patterns, destructive impulses crossed by the saboteur. Okay, self-sabotage. How many of us understand self-sabotage? This highlights your fear. I love this. This highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. So it would be really easy to assume that this is masculine energy. This is what's going on with masculine. And yes, it is what's going on with masculine. You probably feel it in the collective, but this is also what's going on with feminine. This is what's going on with every single one of us. And that video connects all of us: twin flame, unawakened soul, spiritual being, matrix soul, conditioned soul, you name it, how we are all one and we are all in this together at this time of ascension. And this is a choice point that each of us has, that we are walking through. Many of us have made our choice, and those of us that have are holding the love light for the rest of us. And many of us are holding space for a counterpart. Perhaps we've made the choice to release all of our patterns of self-sabotage, and we're doing that on a daily basis. We're working through that. And now we're holding space for our counterpart to do the same. Perhaps some of us are holding space for people in our lives. We're holding the mirror. We're allowing ourselves to be used by the divine as a trigger for others, or to say that thing here, or to share that bit of knowledge here, even if the response is not always positive. Because many of us have been living in dark rooms for a very long time, and sabotage, self-sabotage, sabotage of the world, inversion, distortion, all of that has been our daily life. It's been, every single thing that we do has been hard, has been intense, has been struggle. And spirit is showing us a new way. And we're all getting the choice to walk through it. And some of us are probably going to be denying the choice, saying no initially. And spirit's going to give us another choice, another choice point, option after option after option. That is what I'm seeing, because it's kind of this energy of no man left behind. Spirit doesn't want to leave anybody behind. The divine, the higher purpose, the higher perspective doesn't want to leave anybody behind. So we will start to see this and observe this in the collective, and observe this for yourself. Notice when you get stuck in your own self-sabotage, in the beliefs that you hold, in these old expired programs, the old version of self. Notice that, and then release it and let it go. Because it is no longer your reality. It's not something that you need to be afraid of. It's not something that you need to get stuck on. To be in this exorcism energy takes a lot of strength and a lot of courage. And we're really seeing in the collective those that are afraid of that and resisting and diving deeper into the fear. But each one of us that decides to exercise it, release it, purge it, purify it, we hold stronger vibration and love light within our vessel for others. So it's empowering others around us. Okay. That whole video that I shared really encompasses this message. And so those of you that watch that, I want to make sure that you watch this too, as you've gotten the download from that previous video, that this is to summarize and sum it all up. But those of you that didn't tune in, this is also just a good kind of information for you to have of where we're at in the collective. And trust and know that this is something we are all being asked to do in this new cycle, regardless of how it looks on the surface of the choice this person's making. You may not know the choice that this person's making. People could be fighting like hell in the darkness, fighting like hell when they're by themselves to exercise this energy from themselves. Okay. So that goes for counterparts. That goes for divine masculines. You may think that they're lost. They're fighting like hell because we are all being given this choice and we have to make the choice. Yes, just like you've seen on these twin flame journeys, you can make one choice and Spirit's going to give you another opportunity, another opportunity. You don't run out of chances with the divine. Okay. You don't run out of chances. All right. I hope that helps and supports. I'm sending you lots and lots of love.